Mark, I guess the big question really is how can integrators add value right now to a Microsoft Teams room or a Zoom room?
So Microsoft Teams room, Paul, and Zoom rooms are fantastic solutions, walk up and use, but how often do you have a space you just have that one use for? Think about what you do in a meeting room. It's not just video calls.
No.
It'll be collaborating together, it'll be you and I sharing plans together, it's brainstorming ideas. What we're saying is the meeting room is about so much more than the Teams and the Zoom. They're fantastic, they're essential, and the simplicity and meeting activity is all key, but it's about what else you can do with that space, and actually what that user wants. Every user has different requirements. That's
Sure.
actually.
From an integrated point of view, do you think that different rooms that have different shapes, different sizes, can we fit the same technology into all of those, or do different size rooms, different shape rooms need different technologies?
Funny enough, I think the actual usability, the software on the screen, that experience can be similar. The ability for the AV integrator though is to deliver solutions that bring all that to life, and that does involve different types of hardware, whether it be audio, video, how you actually give the best experience for your customer, but the simplicity, the ease of use, that remains the same.
Sure.
And that's the key part.
Yeah. I was reading some of your sort of pre-show writings that there was the phrase end users want to go one step further, and they want integrators to help them do that beyond kind of one touch to join technology. What can you mean by that, and how can Clevertouch help in that regard?
That's actually sort of the thing I'm passionate about, actually. Yeah. I think one-touch join technology is fantastic, but that's the starting point. That shouldn't be seen as...
Because that was also the thing we were pushing for.
Exactly, and that's great. We've got there. The ability, it's like we have a light switch. We have the ability to turn the power on, but then what else can you do? Then we should be going beyond that. That's now the base level. People expect that. But why should don't want to be surprised, oh, it works. Of course it works, that's what we do. But then looking at talking to your customer and saying what they really want to do with that space, with that technology, how technology can really help their staff and make them more creative, more collaborative. Yeah, make the office. So, the whole thing currently is a conversation about going back to work and attracting people to the office. And there's a conversation between carrot and stick. Companies are forced, you have to come to the office 3 days a week.
Yeah.
Well, actually, make the office a destination people want to go to because they recognise the value, and technology could be part of that conversation. And I've sort of challenged the integrator to talk to your customer, what are you doing with that space? Many of our conversations with our customers start with, you think you want an MTR room? Yes. What are you going to do in that room? Teams calls. And go back to your first question. What else? He goes, we can. Then you start talking about other things they do in these spaces. You start creating a space. Actually, the technology adds value to what they think they could do. We both have iPhones. Okay, they have the same core, but I guarantee what I use it for and your users are different. And it's the same thing in the meeting spaces. We could do the same thing in our meeting spaces where, yes, there's the same walk up and one touch use and the simplicity and the equity, but my office is different to your office. Our business requirements are different. And you have this AV integrator's job is to use technology to bring that to life and deliver that user experience.
Yeah.
Clevertouch allows you to do that. The functionality, the flexibility of what we deliver gives you that flexibility. We don't insist that the hardware is the same in multiple environments, but the software experience is totally different to suit the user.
Brilliant. Mark, always great to talk to you. Thanks for your time.
Thank you, Paul.